Hello everybody, it is Pocket Aviation and welcome back to another episode here on my YouTube channel. In today's episode, we are not going to be flying on any simulator today. We are going to do all the paperwork and prep work that goes into making flights like these. The Global, KLAX, to KCTL. Or, any other flight you might want to fly. Now, I'm not really going to go through what I use to do global. That'll be for another date. But, it's kind of my secret sauce, the way I combine it all up. But today, I'm going to reveal 3/4 of the secrets that I use to make my videos. So, the first website you want to go to Google, and you want to go to SkyVector. SkyVector, you see it? It's pretty dank. SkyVector. Bam. Cool. Dankness. SkyVector.com. Now, as you can see, I was previously doing some flight work for a flight you might see in the future. Probably not, though. Okay, so let me just clear this. Can I make a new point? No. Right. Perfect. Much better. So, when you load up SkyVector, should look like this. And that's pretty cool. So you can just go to wherever you want. Let's say I am flying. Yeah, let's go to Southern California. That's where most guys are. So we're gonna scroll down into the area, and if you can hear it. I think it is. Yeah, it's still windy outside. It's raining, so. Sorry if that bothers or disrupts the learning of you. So, today we're going to fly from. Let's make a flight plan from Los Angeles to, I think it's Tijuana. It's like down here. Let's go see where it is. It's called like Tijuana. Not Tijuana. So we're going to be flying down to Tijuana from Los Angeles. So I'm going to make a flight plan. KLAX to, I think it's. What's the code for Tijuana? I think it's TTIJ. Nope. Oh, MTIJ. Nope. Give me 1 second. Okay, so it's actually MMTJ. Tijuana Airport. So, now that we have that flight plan made, you could make your own flight plan, or I like to just go to routes, and we'll be flying this route. They usually have one route per thing. This is a pretty standard route to follow. Now, sometimes I like to have my other device over here while I am flying as like a flight plan tracker, just to track where I'm going. And like available to all the maps and all that. It says it's about an hour and 31 minutes. It's not an hour and 31 minutes, y'all. Okay, so next thing we want to do, now that we have that route, we want to go to our navigation log. This is where it really is important. 2 pages, pretty short. Remember all of that, all of this. Copy, save it, do something. Print it. I like to print it too. And then you have your airport diagram, which you could have seen in the previous episode. I'm going to leave it right on screen right now. It's how to taxi like a pro. Now, I don't know why they don't have Tijuana Tower here, but you can go find that online. that's basically everything you need to do with Sky Vector. Next thing you want to do is go to fuelplanner.com. Fuelplanner.com. Great things, great things. I don't even know. It looks pretty small, but I mean it's advanced. See it? Advanced math. So you want to choose your aircraft. I'm going to be flying in on a Boeing, on an Airbus A318. I want to A319. Give me a second. Okay, so it's a Volaris A319. That's what I found out. So we're going to be flying on an A319. And we're going to be flying on from KLAS to LAX. Excuse me. Uno momento. I don't even know it. Probably refresh or something. Nope, not A320. A319. That's a KLAX to MMTJ. So, when you're done with that, click Load Sheet. There you go. Airbus A319. This gives you everything you want to know about your flight. You can print this out as well. It's pretty good. Pretty cool. Gives you the flight time, the flight number. So our flight's going to be 680. We have 2 out of 3 crew members on board today's flight. We have about passengers. This gives you the passengers, the zero fuel, the takeoff, the landing weight, the trip fuel. When you're loading it, I mean, you can just go full out ham with this. And you also need to take a picture of it, just for sake. Now, you get to file the altitude. I don't have an altitude calculator for you. Sorry, unfortunately. But I'd do something else for that. But if it was a actual flight, but this isn't. So, if it was an actual flight, you would just do something. You just go look it up. But let me think. Speed, it's your call again. I also like to use that flight thing. I'll put it on screen again, just like last episode. So now we're going to go into the simulator and we'll get this whole thing started. So we are here at the terminal, El de Mexico, Volaris. So first thing I will always like to do when I get here is move to my cabin and prep it. So I would do all the altitude prep work. File my flight plan and then I do the altitude prep work. So if we pull up our Fuel Sky Vector flight plan, we know it's going to be right there. So it's going to be Romeo, something like that. Romeo, there you go. So we're going to start at LAX. Then we're going to take off down to Romeo. It looks like Romeo. Okay, let's go. Next thing is Wilma. So let's try and find Wilma. Is that Wilma? Okay, basically we're going down that lane. All the way down to the Vor. So that's basically what we're doing. Basics. Math. So this should be... Come on. No! See, this is why it's a good thing to print it out. So I'll be right back when I get it to work. Get my computer to work. As it goes... Oh, there's Wilma. For me, I think. let's not spend too much time here. Yep. So basically, Fermi, then Drifty. Where's Abbas? Abbas. Down to Minoi. Hopefully it won't kick. Please don't kick us out. Alright. Then all the way down to Reddit. Pacific, then Reddit, but I'm sure we missed. So now to the Vor. And then to Tijuana. Down into Tijuana. So at that point, they would give us vectoring instructions into Tijuana. So that's how you file. It's a pretty straight line standard flight plan. I mean, nothing too big. So, like I was saying, this is the first thing I do when I get on board the plane. The second thing, now you really need a second device or it printed out, is the fuel planner. You would go here, weight and balance, and figure out the fuel. Yeah. Good luck. So you just balance it, balance the cargo for fully load, balance the passengers for fully loaded, and balance the fuel tanks for the beginning. And make sure it's in pounds, because they only do it in pounds. Oh, look at this guy. What a beast. What a beast. Wrong terminal, bud. Bud, that's an international plane. Wrong terminal. Que pena. On this very foggy day here at KLAX, I would like to thank you very much for watching our little tutorial episode on how to prepare for a flight. Now, this is not the basics. This was a advanced flight tutorial. So, if some of you can't handle it, then you just can't handle it. But, as you can see, there is an American Airlines pushing back. That means it is time to say goodbye, and I will see you sometime again soon. Thank you very much for watching. This is Pocket Aviation, and I'll see you in the next episode.